Toyota's in there. So, I mean, it could be $1 million car. It could be a $4,000 car. I hope luck is on their side. Hey, welcome back, guys, to another video. Today, we are checking out car dealership Tycoon. So today, we are going to be buying two cars for my son and for my daughter, but we're going to be picking them at random using a randomizer. So I don't know what they're going to end up with. They could end up with a McLaren, a Bugatti, a Tesla. They could even get a little Toyota. So we'll see. Hopefully luck is on their side today. We're going to spin the wheel, and whatever we land on, we're buying it for both my son and my daughter. And then we're going to take both of those cars out, compare them at the drag race, and head to the circuit. It might be a little unfair if my daughter gets a Bugatti and my son gets a Nissan, but it's not up to us. We're just going to pick and spin the wheel and see what happens. So before we get too far into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe, tap that bell to turn on post notifications, and do me a favor and tap that like button for me. I appreciate it, guys. You know, we are still very new here on YouTube, so thank you guys for the support. Super appreciate it. And let's get into it. Right now, I've got my Bugatti chilling here. Now, this car is a classic, but let's go ahead. We're gonna look at some of the options that they could end up with if the randomizer is in their favor. So we got the Ferrari as an option, the Pagani, the Lamborghinis, the Bugattis. I mean, any of these cars could be theirs, but also Toyota's in there. So, I mean, it could be $1 million car. It could be a $4,000 car. I hope luck is on their side. So let's go ahead, bring up the randomizer. We're going to spin the wheel, see what two cars we end up with. As you can see, we've got a bunch of different options here. Let's go ahead and spin. We're going to see what my daughter's going to end up with right now. So we're going to buy the most expensive version of whatever model comes up. Tesla, baby. So she's getting the Tesla Cybertruck. All right, let's see. We got it spinning here. Let's see what Jaden is going to end up with. So he's going to get the Porsche 918 and my daughter's going to get the Cybertruck. Okay, so my daughter is going to get the Cybertruck. So let's go ahead and snag that. So that's 157 top speed and it's 145K. So even though it's not, you know, a Porsche or a Lamborghini, it's still a pretty cool car. So I know she'll be happy with that because she's a huge Tesla fan. And then Jaden is going to get the Porsche 918. So this one does 209 and it's 9.2 handling. It's 1.5 million. Okay, so we just bought both of those cars. So let's go ahead and we're gonna pull out the Porsche. Ooh, it's got those green calipers. That's a nice looking car. So we're gonna head over to the drag race. So I'll see you guys there in just a second. We're gonna race these two cars. Since we got the Tesla Cybertruck, we're gonna take it in the off-road race and see how the Porsche compares to the Cybertruck in that off-road race. So we'll see you there in just a second. All right, guys, we're here at the drag race. We're gonna run the Porsche on the half mile. Now, it's probably gonna get a faster time than the Cybertruck because it's got a higher end top speed. But I wanna see, you know, just how it compares down to the second. This car is pretty fast. It's a nice car though. Okay, let's see. We got an 11.2. So top speed of 209, 11.2. Let's go back to the start line, pull out the Cybertruck, see if the Cybertruck can hit in the 11 range. Okay, here we go. This car is going to be really cool when it comes out, guys. I know a few people who are getting them, and they're going to be pretty cool, especially once people start to put wraps on these things. It's basically like a real life Batmobile. It's going to be an awesome car to see in person. It's a little funky, but I dig it. It's not too bad. And you know, it's got the Tesla technology, so it's a pretty sweet car. All right, so we're topping out at 157, even though this car is going to move way quicker than that in real life. 157, let's see, it's going to be under 12. 13.3. So this car definitely doesn't have the top speed that the Porsche has. Let's see if this thing can beat the Porsche in the off-road race. I mean, that's kind of where this car is going to be, you know, better suited. So let's head over to the off-road race and we're gonna run both of these cars and see what they can do. Wow, did you see that two-wheel action there? That's what I'm talking about. This thing is a utility vehicle. We are here at the off-road race and we're gonna do one lap and see what kind of time we get. This is a pretty fun one if you guys haven't done this race. But let's see. This thing has got, I wonder how the Porsche is gonna handle on these bumps and these berms. Because this thing, you know, has some pretty good acceleration. And the Porsche, obviously, the Porsche has a higher top speed, but we're not gonna hit 200 miles an hour on this race. Well, that's gonna kill our time right there. And we're gonna run it one more time. Just want to see how these two cars compare before we give them to my kids. So like I said, the Tesla is going to go to my daughter and the Porsche is going to go to my son. And it wasn't up to me, guys. The randomizer picked everything. So the way that it works out is my daughter is going to really like the Tesla anyway. She's obsessed with Teslas. And my son just likes fast looking cars, so he's gonna be super happy too. So let's see, we got 23 seconds and let's go ahead and switch over to the Porsche and we're gonna run the Porsche 918 and we're gonna do one lap in the Porsche, see if we can beat 23 seconds. I don't know how this car is gonna do on the dirt, but we'll see. The race is about to begin, so we got, again, our time to beat is 23 seconds. This thing, I have a feeling this is gonna, oh man. Okay, I was gonna say, I think this is gonna beat the Cybertruck's time, but I'm really not sure. This thing does not handle nearly as well as, and that's what I'm talking about right there. This thing does not handle nearly as well off-road. Oh no, we got in the wrong seat. All right, so we got, oh man, yeah, this thing, it picks up on the straightaway, but we got 32 seconds. So that definitely was not faster, but let's run it one more time and see if we can run a clean race and beat the Cybertruck's time. Because I don't know, it does, I guess it does make a difference being on the dirt and being in the truck. The truck just seems to be running a little bit better, which I guess I shouldn't be totally surprised, but I would have thought this thing's got acceleration and can handle the turning better, but that's not the case. So let's run it one more time just to make sure. Okay, so we're on lap number 2 and we're off to a better start, but this thing it's easier to crash than the Cybertruck, and we almost did it again right on that turn. So I don't know if this thing is going to beat the Cybertruck's time or not, because it is going to be close. 24.6. Wow, so the Cybertruck came through and beat this time. So, I mean, this is a nice car, but it can't stand up to this guy when we are looking at a race off-road, guys. Do you think my daughter's gonna be happy with the Cybertruck? I think she is, because you know what? Like I've been saying, she's obsessed with Teslas. She loves the Model 3, the Model Y, Model X, all of them. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, they are really awesome cars. And we have a Model Y. This car is ridiculous. Let's be honest. This car is basically a walking meme. And this thing is just going to be built like a tank. Can you imagine seeing one of these things rolling down the block and it's wrapped in matte black? It's going to be out. It's going to be insane. So I think she's going to be super excited when we hand off this car to her. And then, like I said, my son is going to get this Porsche 918, which is a pretty sweet looking car. It's funny because it does match their personality. So they're gonna be super excited when I tell them that I bought these two cars for them. And that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. So thanks for checking that out with me. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other video ideas you guys would like to see me try, any races or other cars you want to see me check out. Happy to do it. Thanks for sticking with your boy. Make sure you guys subscribe. Tap that like button for me. I will be posting 4 videos a week, guys, so you can expect to see videos from me on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And I'm going to be posting at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And in the very, very near future, we're going to be doing some live streams. So make sure you come through, turn on those notifications so you know when I go live. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.